How's everybody doing on this Monday afternoon? Yeah, 4:15. I got the Weddle. Is it Wedell? I think it's Wedell. Wedell-Williams Racer. This is a Williams company kit. Williams Brothers. This plane. I think I already showed you guys all that. What a piece of crap. Oh God. Yeah, I had a felt bunch of holes that were in the wrong place and drill new holes because there are three different versions, and every single version, even though it's the same plane, has been rigged differently. Don't ask me why. So I don't know if it was because they upgraded stuff or I don't know. So this is what I got. I gotta watch how I grab it. So this is what we got. I had to replace these because these were non-existent. We had to put this little piece up here. That's for a outside temperature reading thermometer. Yeah, I had to fix all underneath here. It was big. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. What else do we have to do to it? Pretty much that was it. I was hoping on getting it painted today, but I ended up the whole day took me taping, trying to figure out because the drawings that they give you are to scale. So I could measure how the line around it was 4 millimeters on the wings, and then on the up back here, yeah, I forget what the hell, not rudder, that's yeah, whatever. These were 1.5 millimeters wide, so I tried to get them as close as I could on both sides. So, but yeah, then I had to drill all new holes on the landing gear. They were wrong on the landing gear. They were wrong up here on the. You can see those two holes there. Well, they only had one in the middle. I had to fill that. Yeah, there were quite a few holes I had to fill. But I think we got everything done. So. And then all kinds of sanding to get the canopy to fit. That was just, oh my God. Jesus. Yeah, it was tough. But, yeah, so hopefully painting tomorrow. Then I can, then I'm going to have to reverse mask everything. Because it's going to be red and I'm going to have to mask all of this. This whole plane's going to have to be masked. I already made my little masks. Only this piece down here is cream. Like the rest of the color plane is cream. But the rest of the landing gear on the inside and the outside is that red color. But that's the only thing that's red underneath is the landing gear. Nothing else is red that I can find other than this line. So, and then the fun piece is going to be this nose cone. I already had to add a piece. We put the engine in because the engine is in. All right. Well, only either the top I could get to fit or the bottom I couldn't get them both, and there was a big piece. That's all. That's a. Luckily, I had some sheet styrene this size. And kind of it bent nice, so that's all nice in there now. But yeah, I had to add that piece in there because there was no way that this cowl was closing over that engine. It was either that or I would have had to take all the tops of the pistons off. I would have all the way around. There's 9 of them. I would have had to shave, and I mean I would have had to shave a lot off to get them to fit. Yeah, I know you wouldn't have seen it, but I kind of didn't want to do that, you know. I mean, it fits great. I mean, it still fits great, looks good. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is going to be, but the only thing again on this, See where this red piece goes around? Well, the only thing you get is this diamond piece. Where the hell did I do with it? Because I cut one of them out to find out where it was going to fit. Yeah, there's the other one right there. I cut one out and I put it on this and drew in where I'm going to have to make lines to put that red in. So, yeah, that's going to be a blast. Because this has to be painted cream first. So I'm thinking of maybe putting the decal on, sealing it under a gloss coat, and then going in and trying to draw the other lines on to paint that red around it. So, because you don't get the decals. They give you the decals for the, you get this red line here, and then you get just the tip of this. So all of this stuff up and bottom, I'm going to have to draw in. And I've looked at the original in the museum, and it just goes around the top of the and bottom. So, but I'm still going to have to draw that all in. That ought to be fun. So, that's where I am. Like I said, though, I love this thing, man. 2 scale, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's how you could tell how wide those red pieces had to be. So, yeah, and like I said, every single one of them, the rigging, where are we? Every single one of them, the rigging is different. Yeah, I'm like, it's the same plane. Why would they be rigged different? But I don't know. I know I was reading this thing. I'm going to read you this real quick. I love this one. Where is it? General information. This kit should be approached with patience and care. It is not intended for the rank beginner or the instant gratification model assembler. Ooh, there's a dig, huh? Jesus. Wow. I got nothing to add after that one. Holy crap. Oh well. So, paint shop tomorrow. I mixed up my cream. I had a little bit of this XF white, and then I added just a little bit of, believe it or not, flat flesh, and gave me a nice cream color. I hope I got enough. That's the only problem. So, we shall find out tomorrow. All right, guys. Emily Post. Enjoy your week, and we'll talk soon. Peace out.